Lab section, what are we going to do? First of all, confirmation test we have to do. Do you remember what we do? Phenyl, that's hard to write. Alanine deaminase. Okay, phenylalanine deaminase, how we did it? Do you remember? Everybody have a tube, which is you have a zigzag bacteria growing there. Okay, did everybody see the marker there? Did you see the marker of zigzag of your phenylalanine tube? Okay, good. What you gonna do? Add one big drop of ferric chloride. Okay, FeCl3. If the color turns dark green, it is positive. Okay, can you go ahead to do it? So don't forget a confirmation test that you're going to do. Do by yourself. You tell me which one is positive. We'll go over next week, Tuesday. Okay, you tell me. We used to is everybody add one drop, but you have to do it. It's all the reagents is there. Okay, this is a review. Phenylalanine deaminase test. The second one. SIM test. Okay, let's talk about the M. Motility. Who has your bacteria goes everywhere? That is positive. That is positive. You see the black one goes everywhere, positive. So at least what you see, Citrobacter is positive, is that right? So you see Citrobacter is positive because it goes everywhere. And how about sulfide? Which one is positive? If your tube turns black, is positive. Which one is black? Citrobacter. Citrobacter is black. Others, they're all negative. So you record it. Same thing. Citrobacter is positive. Okay, last test. How do we test the indole? How do we test the indole? We need to add some solution there. What we need to add? What's the name of that? That's not going to be in the exam. You have to remember what's going to be there. Kovac solution. It's going to turn cherry red if it's positive. Can you guys do it? How about, let's give an example. Who has E. coli? Give it to me. No, not this one. See? 2 points off for the final exam. You gave me the wrong tube. Kovac reagent right here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. So, we took it off. I suppose now I'm going to do this. Should I wear gloves? Okay. Now, remember, all these reagents, when you do, it's been there for 2.5 years maybe. Shake. Okay. Everything going to be at the bottom. The precipitation, same thing. Add a drop. 1, 2, 3, couple of drop. Okay. I don't know whether it still works, hopefully. So this is not E. coli. Because no cherry red. Okay. See, I tested it.
How many points is that? Oh.
Well, maybe another 10 points. Let's see. Who has Citrobacter? Let's look at Citrobacter. Okay. I usually don't do this test, but I will be just showing. Okay, everybody look at this. Bacteria goes everywhere. So motility positive, black color, sulfide positive. Let's see the indole. Usually indole shouldn't be positive for this guy. Oh, sorry. It's the wrong agent. Because it's a Kovac bottle, but inside is mesovac. That's why I'm feeling weird. Emma, go back. Go back.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. We see where the 10 points gonna put it back. Let me do this first. Let me do this first. This is a shake it. You need a shake.
I don't know. That's it.
Okay, couple, drop. This is Citrobacter, shouldn't be positive. Okay? Shouldn't be positive. Nothing happens. Good. Citrobacter is negative. You go ahead to do test by yourself, okay? Okay, let's see where the 10 points are going to put back.
It's got my
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. If it's there, it's there. Okay, shake it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. So we put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, look at the color change. 10 points back, okay? Cherry red. Indo test positive, it's E. coli. Absolutely E. coli. See? Really good job. I don't know yours, and that's your bench partner. Maybe you're still contaminated. So you shouldn't be verified. Okay. That left for you. Okay, very good. So that's what we did the test. You can go ahead to do. COVID test is there. Make sure you read the label of the bottle. See, I just made a mistake. I trusted the outside. Yeah, I trusted the outside of the bottle. I didn't look inside. But I know the results, so I see it's not good. Is that right? Because that's methyl red. We'll talk about methyl red real quick. Okay. Now, phenylalanine test, you have ferrochloride right here. Okay, put a couple drop and then you shake it. You tell me which one is positive. Okay, what else are we going to do today? We're going to do exercises number, I remember it's going to be number 5 maybe. Okay, oxidase test. Okay, oxidase test is very simple. You have a neutron agar. Split them into 2. Of course, you have to label at the back, okay? On the left side, please do a streak inoculation. Citrobacter. On the right side, do a streak inoculation, whatever you like. You can do E. coli. You can do bacillus. You can do lactobacillus, whatever you like. So we'll do the comparison. Okay, what is that? What is the oxidase test? So we know electron transport chain. We just mentioned NAD, FAD. So FMN, is that right? FES, co-OMQ. Then you go to cytochroma. When you go to cytochroma, go to oxygen. There's cytochroma A, cytochroma C. They need a enzyme, is oxidase. So oxidase originally is a very long name. Some of the test tube, they also say cytochroma C oxidase. The reason is they transfer electron from cytochroma to oxygen. They must use this enzyme, some of the bacteria. That is oxidase. Okay, now we prepare this plate today. Then we have to incubate 35 degrees Celsius in the 24 hours. And then we're going to be pour oxidase reagent. You don't have to know the name. It's very, very long. I don't even know. I don't even remember it. Very, very long. And what happened is oxidase reagent, when you pour it, if it's positive, it will show you purple color. So if it's purple color, it's positive. Otherwise, it's negative. But there is a very important thing you need to know. Oxidase test you have to do within 1 minute once you add the reagent. If you left the plates open in the air for about 3 hours, everything is positive because there is oxygen in the air. That's a tricky thing. So we mentioned one tricky thing before. Catalyst test should never done on the blood agar because there is already oxygen there. So whatever you punch H2O2, bubbling. Okay? So same thing, oxidase test has to do within an hour once you add a reagent. If you left on the bench, 2 hours later, what happened? Everything becomes purple. So that's oxidase test. Last test, what we're going to do? MRVP test. So I want to mention, I will redraw on the blackboard next time and make sure you understand it very well. This is a series test used to determine E. coli and Enterobacter. This series test called IMVC test. What is I? That is Indo. What is M? That is not motility. That's methyl red. The one I just made a mistake. What is V? V is VP, but it is not vice president. Okay? It is Vogus Perschia. Vogus Perschia. Last C is citrate. Okay, why this test is important? This test could differentiate E. coli and Enterobacter because the results is very interesting. E. coli is positive, positive, negative, negative. Enterobacter is negative, negative, positive, positive. What does this looks like? Do you know DNA restriction enzyme? They cut sticky ends, is that right? Is that looks like that? Positive, positive, negative, 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 positive, positive. Because the results is so easy to remember, that's why in the clinical area or in a food microbiology area, they used to differentiate E. coli and Enterobacter. We already did the Indo test. We don't have to do citrate test, it's the same thing. That's why today we do methyl red and the Vogus Perschia test. Confirmation we'll do on Tuesday. And the procedure is very simple. Everybody will get a VP reagent, looks like a solution. And you're going to add the bacteria there. So, what are you going to add the bacteria? This, you work with your bench partner. Okay? If you are adding E. coli, you bench partner add Enterobacter. Enterobacter is right here, right EA. And you do E. coli. Okay? You only take on the test these two. So you just add there, and incubate 35 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. And we will do confirmation test on Tuesday. We'll talk about more by the time. Now, what is this test for? This is related to the fermentation. Some of the bacteria during the fermentation will directly, or we say immediately, generate acid products. That is why we use methyl red to test it. So, methyl red is to test acid products through fermentation. But how about the Vogus Perschia? How about VP? What is test for? Some of the bacteria will generate intermediate products, which is a neutralized pH. For example, diacetyl. That is a neutralized pH products. This could know the difference between these two bacteria. That's why we do it. Okay? So today's lab work is very simple. 2 items. Everybody gonna add a drop of ferric chloride to identify whether your stuff is positive or negative. If you see dark green is positive, it's not negative. Add a Kovac reagent on the top to see whether Indo test is positive. have one neutron agar, split them onto two. Left side is citrobacter, right side you pick whatever you like. Label it very well, and we'll do the incubation. Confirmation test to do next week Tuesday. And more VP test to grab one tube. If you do E. coli, you bench partner do Enterobacter. And just adding a bacteria, use a loop from the slants, and we'll do the incubation. And this confirmation test also we're going to do next week Tuesday. Okay? So next week Tuesday, we will be do is 3 plates, another biochemistry test, which is to see whether they have protease, lipase, and also amylase. Then we need to do the confirmation test for oxidase test and the MRVP test. So that will be our job. Okay? Good.
Yeah, we need to